Yo, what up? What up? Good morning, GM. Monday. Oh, baby. Monday. What? No, November. Yeah. November 3rd, first show of the month. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler. Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. We got Mando in the house as well.
Hey, so I was not looking at my StreamYard. It's like, Mando, Tyler. Good morning, boys. How you guys doing today?
Great. How are you, man?
Mando, I like this color on you. It looks good. I like this lavender on you. It's nice.
Lavender.
I mean, it makes your lavender. Yeah, exactly. Your eyes pop out more like that because
the jumper season getting a bit cold.
Yeah, it is jumper season. It was chilly this morning, huh? It is chilly.
Mornings are always cold, and nights they get cold. But then it gets cold. Then like 11 a.m. It's like, oh, actually, it's quite nice.
I was surprised I had to wear a sweater in November. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm used to wearing like a Canada Goose jacket with fur in November. You know what I mean? Like
it's been really nice, but it's so warm. Mornings it's cold.
Noon comes, you're good. Tyler, how you doing? It's jumper weather over there too, I see.
Yeah, it's a little chillier here in the Chicagoland area. I'm good, though the timeline, it feels like it's Black Monday out there. Like it is just pure depression on the timeline with a 2% lower move on the day. I'm sure we'll get into it. But it seems Halloween spookiness is spilling over in November.
I ran out of like titles, I was like Spooky Thursday, Spooky Fridays. I'm like, how I can't say spooky after Halloween's over. You know what I mean? So it's just getting Tyler. How was the Halloween haul? Like how'd you guys do on the candy front?
Insane haul for our first haul in the suburbs. My son must have had $100 plus of candy, like 36 Snickers bars, 25 Kit Kats. It's like insane amounts. But the kids had a lot of
diabetes. How many did you have, Tyler?
Oh, I take here and there from the kiddos, little dad tax.
Yeah, teach them about taxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta teach the kids a little lesson about taxes. I went and got myself a little Kit Kat this weekend. I like those. Those are my favorite. Anyways, today on the show, markets. We got to talk markets. That's for sure. Non-stop November, guys. Non-stop November. Let's see how that plays out for us. But the more bearish people get, the more bullish I get. News, Tyler's top 100. You see what's in store for us. YEET giveaway. We're going to give some money away, of course, today to one lucky winner, yeet.com. Make sure you sign up using FOMO Hour and get on Degenz Live kick for a chance to win. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect powers billions in monthly volume across wallets, apps, users, and institutions. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto is recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what's next. Mando.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. Yeah, definitely some depression out there today. I think it was just another one of these, we spoke about it last week, just like another one of these false dawns, like, oh, we're edging back up higher and then smack back down lower. It's a very tight range that we're in at the moment, as you can tell from the Mando versus KBM betting market. It's just very painful. I think the other thing that kind of probably has annoyed people is that Bitcoin dominance is actually rising in this period too. So we've now broken above 60%. Looks like we're heading towards 61%. And it kind of looks like a lot of the altcoins, when they rally, they just get smashed back down lower. Aster was like one of the prime examples this weekend of something that had been down-only trend, suddenly gets a wick higher, and everyone's, oh, is this going to be a turnaround? And then smacked back down below $1. So And that's not just been that. Zcash kind of ran out a little bit of steam this week. Tau, which is even strong. Like, there's still that 470. I guess it's slightly higher than what it was on Friday. But even the best stories are kind of running into like this pain going on in altcoins at the moment, which is not good. In terms of most of my trend following indicators, most of them this morning again dipped back below, and they look kind of like sell indicators.
Oh no.
Only Zcash and Tau look like they're holding up okay, but you know those can also turn in this sort of environment. So I don't think we're going super low or anything like that, but I also don't think we're breaking out. I said yesterday that look, I think when we were still at like 111k, that I think we're gonna trend for another month, and it's going to be very choppy, and people are going to be very annoyed. But this still doesn't feel like a top to me at all. It just feels like a painful chop where Bitcoin dominance is rising.
It definitely is a painful chop if you read the timeline. That's for sure. Let's check it on a fear and greed index, actually. It must be
I can't imagine it's that low, right?
Oh, 42, actually. It was way lower the other day. Yeah.
No, like if you actually look at the price of Bitcoin, we've kind of been in and around this area for a while now. This has not been some like, oh my God, we're breaking out. We're still in the range like 6 times in the last month. Yeah, it's just this very painful chop period. There, in terms of macro headlines, you know, the trade deal with China kind of formally announced, and you had, it doesn't look like the government shutdown is ending anytime soon, which is getting people maybe slightly bearish on like liquidity turning. The Fed was last week, maybe wasn't as dovish as people hoped, but still did cut rates. Feels kind of like slightly like a trending pattern there. Nothing that would be like, oh, it's because this happened that we've gone lower. It still just feels like 4-year cycle stuff to me. Gold is back above 4K. Stocks, they seem almost unchanged this morning. Yeah, maybe marginally higher. It just, no reason why crypto should be lower other than 4-year cycle stuff.
So what do we think here, Tyler? I think you sent us a graph. Like it's like 400,000 Bitcoin that was sold from the OGs.
Yeah, just more data points, kind of backing up this thesis that it is just long-term holders who are selling into this liquidity, right? And 405,000 Bitcoin net sold in the past 30 days. So basically in October at these levels. I think there was a blog that went not viral, but like soft viral over the weekend, explaining it, you know, in longer terms, pretty much in line with what we've been talking about on the show, that basically Bitcoin's in a distribution phase. His analogy was to an IPO and how early stage investors often will capitalize on IPOs to sell. And you have these periods of 6 to 18 months of sideways chop and distribution before, you know, laying a foundation for the next leg up. And he's saying his thesis is that's where Bitcoin is right now, that these long-term holders could not have exited those positions, you know, before the ETFs. There just wasn't enough liquidity to do it without severely damaging the price. And now they can. And they're very thoughtful, they're methodical. And you see it in this graph, right? Like they weren't dumping at 70K. In fact, the opposite. A lot of them are adding. But then now with the price back over 100, they're selling again. And it seems like as long as that distribution is happening, it's hard to see that how we really break out of this like super hard, right?
Yeah. Probably when the Bitcoin whales are done dumping on us. But
yeah, Bitcoin still looks the best. Like in terms of dominance, you bring up the dominance chart, it does look a little bit scary here for altcoins. And then it could go back up to like 62, 63%.
Oh my God, it looks amazing.
Probably with Bitcoin not really
Oh, God.
moving potentially,
Actually looks really
and
good.
that would be full on timeline losing its mind. But you know, you should always hold Bitcoin. It's my biggest bag. I always say this. I think altcoins in general, you have to just like the rotations at the moment is what you have to play. You can still catch really good stories, as you guys were even tweeting last week, but they sometimes don't even last. You know, like a really good story 3 weeks ago was maybe different coins than last week. It feels like.
It's every week. I think I tweeted this weekend. I was like, I look, Aster, Virtuals, no, Aster, sorry. It was Virtual, Zek, and Tao. It was great trades. And those come every couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that they sometimes don't last. I mean, the only ones that seem to have some sort of sustainability at the moment, the only one really is Zcash that has continued to actually go higher for multiple weeks now. I think that rally for Zcash started maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. It was starting. It was trading at around 40.
Wow.
So it's done about 10x since then over the last couple of months. But the majority of the others, they don't really continue, right? Like look at Athena. Like that was one I held, and I told you I was selling it, and it went up to 0.5. It's 0.35. Like
Dude,
lower than where it was.
Yeah.
Crazy move that.
That's
and
insane.
then right, like these are stories which like bounce, look like they're gonna look good, and then just smash lower. BNB back to 1,000. Like BNB was a trader for a while, right? Like even that's lost. So it was ETH. Remember the trades that I kind of have been doing over the summer. It was ETH. Then I moved it into BNB. Then I moved it into I forget, but like there was a couple of times I've been long Pump, or I've been long Aster for a little bit, and then I was long Athena. But like if you didn't get out of those,
you're giving it back.
The Pump, like you gave it back and more. Right? You gave it back and more if you didn't have a stop loss, or you didn't have a way to like decide to get out of it at some point on the way up.
Jesus Christ.
Even other stories like I thought was going to be okay. Like it felt like after Bonk Guy got liquidated, I was like, oh, useless might be a coin here that runs. It did run. It went to 400, and then it's down at 200. You know.
This market is, well, that's why there's depression on the timeline, right, guys? Like it's like because these trades are like they're brutal. Like even like I caught the pump move, and like I'm looking at it now, and it's like lower, like it went up 60-70% from the lows
back to 4,
and the next day it's down 20% in one day. And it's not that Pump's fundamentals don't change because they're still making a mill a day, but it's even look at that, it's at $1.44 billion like market. And I'm down. So it's just you gotta, it's ruthless. Like you're up a car one day, you're down a car one day in this market. It's really brutal. And it's not even 3 days, like a week, 2 weeks, it's a day, guys.
It breaks down in a day, and then once it's broken down, it takes a lot for it to kind of rally again. Like Hyperliquid was one. Remember, I was like, oh, I caught that one around 38, 39. When it ran up to 47, I was like, look, I'm getting out of this now, and it's now down to 41, and it looks like it's about to head lower. It's like
it does look like it's gonna go back to that 30 handle, yeah.
Right, like so it's a very dangerous market to be in altcoins. I have to say, like the two that I'm long right now is Zcash and Tau, but like I don't know if I'm going to hold them if they break down their structure. I'm actually happy to kind of to get out of them if they are. Both of them, I'm not like this is my trade for the cycle sort of stuff, because people would have said that about so many of these coins. I thought about it for Aster. I was like, oh, really? This really is the trade now.
I was
for a while.
convinced it's going to go, yeah.
Broke down after the big wipeout day where it went down all the way down to like 1, and then never really regained footing, and it's just trended lower since. Pump felt like it at 7 or 8 billion. This thing was going to be the thing for forever. Broke down.
Look at this
and
again.
Zcash now, like it has been the one that has maintained, and I do think it's probably got the strongest narrative. Tau I like into the halving, but yeah, I have very little faith in holding these sort of stories, and I'm making money actually, not necessarily being
That's
a
insane.
long-term believer in anything at the moment. And I think that's what people should be too. Like, own Bitcoin, and play with the rotations, but if you want to, but know that like you need to have a level mentally where you're like, this is where I get out. Because if you don't, and you're like, actually, I'm a believer, I'm a community member, you're holding something down 30-40% and hoping for like an exit bounce.
I think it's good advice. And this is a part of the pain. I think the other part is there's just like producer Charlie, we were talking about this before the show. Like there's nothing fun to do on chain. Like there's no on chain meta right now. Like, there's prediction markets. Let's put those aside. That's kind of its own category, right? And it's largely done in USDC.
Yeah.
But on chain, like NFTs are in the dump. Are we ever going to get Monad? Mega ETH still feels like a Mega ETH is still weeks away. Pump airdrop is less than a coin flip to happen this year. There is no meme trade. I love you.
There's no meme trade.
Like somehow Pump is still doing $1 million a day. I don't know how they are. But like I was on the Dex board this morning, it's all red. Like there are no runners.
There's
so like,
no memes.
what are people doing?
Nothing.
And there's
They're
just not
gone.
do.
The NFT thing today, and the meme, because I obviously do hot memes, hot NFTs every other day. There was no NFTs, literally not one. No. And then on the meme space, it was like random BNB coin that you just like, oh, I don't even know if this is a scam or not. Like, okay, I'll just put that down. It's not looking good out there for if you're looking for 10x sort of gains.
No, there's nothing.
No.
I think a lot of people about to get wrecked. I mean, I think that's what people have been doing. They're just getting wrecked on perps because there's no memes. Because the gambler in people goes to perps because they're push perp dexes every day. There's only perp dexes coming out. It's like the biggest novelty now. Like the ex-president of Alameda or FTX is now launching a perp dex. You guys see that? And that's all there is. Like, it's just perp dex, perp dex, perp dex. So I don't know. I think we're gonna have to wait a little, boys. The Mega ETH and the Monad stuff will be great. But I like your thesis more and more of the chopped oak sand rally, and then just like wait. I don't think there's much more else to this.
A red November is gonna be painful for some folks.
Or even a sideways one, right? Like imagine November ends up red, but like 1%.
Like a -2% November is
like this one.
Time capitulation, I think, especially if alts bleed.
Yeah.
Into all of that. We need something.
We need something. I mean, if the alien thing, like there's aliens on the way, right? You saw that? So hear me out. Aliens come through. There's going to be an alien themed meme coin. Like this alien's going to have a name, right? Or he's going to have a dog. And then the alien with a hat, and then the alien's dog or some shit gets a name. Like there's literally aliens on the way. Did you guys see that whole thing? Are you guys following this closely?
I haven't been, but
yeah, I mean, probably a comment, but like 3i Atlas or whatever it's called.
Yeah, like the Department of Homeland Security, like acknowledge the fact there's like aliens on the way, like dead ass. You know what I mean? So, maybe this is what saves the trenches. Maybe they're coming to pump our bags or help us out. Anyways, so there's that for the market segment, everyone.
10-minute alien segment per day.
I mean, I'm monitoring the situation. Yeah. I'm monitoring the situation for you. There it is. See this thing here. It's changed colors and purposely like changed, like it was shifting towards the sun, and now it like started going different speed to a different direction. Like it's literally like aliens, straight up. Like we're out of like excuses of what it could be. You know what I mean?
I think there are explanations for everything that is.
We're out of no, Tyler. We're out of excuses. Okay.
No, seriously. Guys, like there's literally this
guy on Twitter says there's nothing else it could be.
It's not Twitter. Okay? It's the NASA. Like NASA and the Department of Homeland Security are literally talking about this. Like this is no longer like Cowley level like speculation,
Yeah.
Mando. This is like straight up NASA engineers confirms 3i Atlas non-gravitational maneuver. Like there's something riding that thing, like
That
driving
guy
it.
works for NASA right there, you think?
This guy here, you know. So well, I don't know what Kim Kardashian is in this photo, but you know, like literally, like
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But anyways, there are potentially natural, albeit far-fetched reasons this could happen on its own, but add those low probabilities to the list of already very low probability explanations, and either this is a combination of the always possible or a non-natural, intelligently designed, controlled. So like, you like at some point, like you know, like this is gonna be an interesting one to
I
follow.
agree.
Well, the most important question is what kind of currency are these aliens going to want? Are they going to want digital currency, or are they going to want big blocks of gold, like going to weigh down their spaceship? Like,
what are the trenches saying? What are the trenches saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Aliens
I think
coin, 100 million on BNB.
alien NFTs. Yeah,
if we can't pump an like
we should. Oh, I know what they're buying, Tyler. Pups.
Pups goes ups.
Cool. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Anyway.
Wait, do we need to pull up the Magic Eden board? Like,
No.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I was gonna go to
Tyler's to the point where I thought about it this week over the weekend. I was like, how are we gonna do this for another month? Like, how are we gonna fucking do this for another month?
Holy
no
shit, bro.
no NFTs running.
Wow, puppets are 0.015.
Oh man, it really is over.
What about runes? Like, what's Pups even? It's not even in the top 25 anymore. Look at this. It's nowhere. Hold on. Where is Pups?
It's at 6.37 million.
Oh!
2 million. It is literally, it's down 99 point. So it's like literally down 99%.
You're not even a Japanese soldier at this point, are you? You're like the Japanese soldier's been dead for 100 years, and you're still there.
I stopped believing a long time ago. I'm just an idiot. I literally round trip 7 figures on that thing. Wow.
Not for the first time.
I think I've had like 7 of these round trips this year. I was counting them this weekend.
Yeah.
I think I've broken my record. I think I've had like 6. I've had between 5 and 8 million plus dollar round trips this cycle so far this year. Yeah,
we're gonna have some tax loss harvesting opportunities. It looks like.
Yeah, dude, I'm built different. Nothing can break me, Tyler, anymore. Nothing. I mean, what they are. I've done it on Whiff. I've done it on. I did it on Farcoin twice, but I did make some money in the end on that, so we're good. I did it on Aster recently. I've done it on Pups. I've done it on. I don't. By the way, it's not NFT. Not that much. Not this year. NFTs back then, yeah, that was a $5 million round trip. But
yeah.
Wow, Farcoin's at 28 cents here.
Fucking hell, mate.
What was the previous local bond? 22.
It ripped to like 100 mil, but doesn't count, right? On October 10. But
yeah,
wow.
Wow. That is a wild looking chart.
Fucking hell, bruv. Wow. 83% from the last top in July. Damn.
So the bottom was 22. Yeah. Okay.
Inverse cup and handle. It does look like a turned over cup. A lot of these are looking like turned over cups.
Oh my god! Yeah, Jesus. Look at Pegu, same. Yeah, Farcoin, like you said. I mean, what else? Like, what's SPX at?
It broke down pretty bad.
Oh wow, yeah.
MYRIAD's down bad. I think if you look at his portfolios.
Fuck. What's like? Oh wow, things are breaking down right now, boys. Live, like shit's going
up again.
Yeah, we just fell out. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, we just broke down here. Mando, how you feeling about your bet right now? Like, are you still confident? Like, what's?
I am honestly very chilled. I've had a really good few months on the trading side of stuff, and I'm kind of hoping that we get another big flush because I'm fully of the belief that we will bounce back and have an extended 4-year cycle. But like every single week, there's a
105.
massive opportunity to make so much money.
105. We are dumping, lads. Live on air.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Stocks, looks like stocks rolled over as well. The Dow's,
it did.
But I haven't seen any reasons why.
We're about to get some like crazy Trump headline.
Yeah.
Nothing in my notifications yet. I'm ready to buy some blood.
So what is like what we're talking about this? The last time we showed your lines, man, I think like 102.5 was that the 200-day moving average? That was
the 50-week moving average has generally been seen as the I can bring it up. I haven't looked at it for a while, but that was around 103K last time I checked. The 50-week. Oh, maybe no, sorry. It's the 20-week, maybe. Sorry. No, 50-week. It's the 50-week moving average. It's 103K. 50-week moving average is 103K. That would be the.
We want to bounce up 103. Yeah.
103. Yeah, that was the bottom that one time, right, Tyler? Like the last Friday, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we just hit that and bounced off of it pretty hard.
We hit 103.
Yeah, that day when I was golfing with Ovi.
Oh, okay, but not right now.
No, in October.
No, October.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago.
I remember seeing
after 0.9, fuck 270.
Dude, this is wild. So it was 10. If you really bought, you mean that two? Yeah, it was 103.5. Yeah, there you go. I'll show my
Pump 3.7.
No. Terrible.
Solana's 167, boys. 165.
I know. Yeah.
And they actually, I had it in the minutes. I haven't tweeted about it. Solana had a nice little first ETF week. They had 200 million in inflows. Like,
yeah. Solana was looking really good last week, guys. Like really, really good.
I did not. Oh yeah, I guess I did. That's the equivalent of $1 billion in ETH, basically. It's like that's a solid start. Yeah. Now everyone who bought on the ETF is down.
Mando, the people are asking for you to bid the market.
I'm chilling, guys. I'm looking forward to the next. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I do think this isn't the end of the cycle, guys. Don't worry. If that's what you're worried about. If you just own altcoins.
Yeah, no.
Could be a bit messy.
Back to health and wealth. Health is wealth.
Fitness.
This is a fitness show again now, guys.
I did work out 168 today. I benched 80 kilos this morning. As a matter of fact.
10 minutes of AI crypto horoscopes.
Yeah, I benched 176 today, boys. I'm pretty happy.
All right.
It's not bad for 8. So I'm just trying to be like Tyler out there. Let's watch Hell's Kitchen. Let's be a cooking show. I don't think either of us are big cooks. So that's a problem, right? I don't know, Tyler, you cook?
I think we should think about other careers though, a little bit.
Like we could just repurpose the show to something more like time. Like AI is dead. Blockchain, like crypto is like pretty much dead. I don't want to become like an SPX and stock market show because it's boring as fuck. I don't know. Like I could help on the fitness side because it's really something I've been into lately.
Pokemon cards. Should we get into that stuff? Fitness. Pokemon, a pack opening sort of show. That'd be fun. And just gambling. We could actually do a full hour of YEET,
We could do that too. I mean, that'll get views.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of which, actually, we need to re-up the
account.
OnlyFans? Oh.
Ty, come on.
That's what the chat's asking for.
Hold on. Whoa. Oh, the chat wants to see Tyler's feet.
Take it easy, fellas. mean, on the gambling note, YEET. I mean, big moments. The morning minute.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Tyler's.
We're praying to we steamrolled everyone.
It's the final hours of this.
Again. All right.
Final hours. Wizard of Soho in shambles, though it will go down to a dice roll. So, Wiz
the Meadow Lobes. Yeah, that was fun.
Confident because he just won a 20-1 dice roll last week, so anything can happen clearly. But we're feeling good.
Yeah, the volume on YEET has been going pretty crazy actually. In general, we're doing on average about 7.5 million volume a day at the moment. It's just higher and higher and higher. Last week it was closer to 9.
So was the ZEC pump the sign that the market's finished?
Did ZEC just pump?
I'm just saying.
It did. See, look at that.
It's
the one thing that bounced.
Thank God.
Thank God.
It's literally the only thing trading against Bitcoin.
Maybe that's what's happening here. You know, maybe ZEC holders are Bitcoin holders are rotating to ZEC, and the whole market's going to zero.
Oh yeah,
that's what Mert would have you believe.
Yes.
Wow, back to 3,500 is.
Oh my man, ETH has been a really painful trade.
Where's Tom Lee? Come on, brother.
They just added 300 mil this morning. I think they're gonna need to add more.
Looks like we balanced, right? So like Bitcoin's back 106.4.
Yeah, we're good.
We're so back.
My bet intact.
Your bet. I mean, you're good. I mean, KBM is so convinced he's gonna win that there's no chance he wins. Like he's He's a little too cocky right now. You know what I mean?
Tau, nice bounce as well. Tau and Zcash, two things, man. They still look okay. They're holding on to their structure.
That was crazy. The other morning, waking up to like 5:40 Tau. That was insane. Saturday morning or something. Yeah. I forget. That was nuts. All right, well, steady, lads. Mando is deploying capital, so you just have to be patient. I think patience is really the name of the game here.
Yeah.
No trade can be the best trade. And with that being
I gotta
said,
run.
Peace out.
Is way more bullets in this show, so I don't really know what I'm gonna say on that.
What, this guy showing you like all his like liquidation levels? Well, you know, Mando, if you look at the Binance flow, there is lots of liquidations at 130.
I don't even know who that is on the show because one of them is Swedish, one of them is South African, and one of them's American. So I don't know what that was.
The guy popping Zeus token all day long. What's his name?
He's South African. He's South African.
All right, see ya. Tyler, let's go to you.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour cause the kids can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears.
Yeah, folks, it's not great out there. Crypto majors now down about 4 to 9% here on the day. We've got Bitcoin down 4%, 106.3. ETH down 6%, 36.20. BNB down 9%, now below 1,000, 987. Solana down 9% at 168. At one point, Aster was the top mover of the day after CZ posted that he had bought some, plans to hold it long term. That pump has since reversed, I believe, almost entirely. So that 25% pump is gone. Going through some of these headlines here, Microsoft signed a deal to purchase $9.7 billion in AI cloud services from previously Bitcoin miner Iron. That Iron stock was up 20% today. We have Trump distancing himself from CZ after his latest pardon, saying he didn't know CZ and it was not that close. Elon, on his 3-hour Joe Rogan podcast, did name drop Polymarket, showing more prediction market proliferation. Bitcoin, as we've shared, did end October in the red for the first time in 7 years. Tether, though, they're green in all markets, posted $10 billion in profit through the first 3 quarters, including $1.1 billion in Q3. And then overnight, early this morning, Balancer, their V2 pools were exploited. for 110 million plus. In treasuries ETFs, Bitcoin and ETH were outflows on Friday and net outflows for last week. The Solana Bitwise ETF, though, did close with 197 million in inflows. So that was pretty positive. In token protocol news, there really wasn't much over the weekend. It was pretty quiet. Zcash unveiled its Q4 roadmap, focusing on improvements to privacy swaps and usability issues. Mega ETH is now in that allocation and refund phase where ICO bidders will find out how much they receive. So we should find out here in the next couple of days exactly how much you got, get the refunds back. And then in NFTs, we say that there's nothing going on. It's bad. All red on the board. Now, yeah, that's the roundup. It was this was one of the most quiet weekends I can remember.
Yeah. I like it sometimes, Tyler.
Yeah, if you're one of those who's tired or you just want a break, I mean, now is the time. Just like,
yeah, or just
trades come
work,
and go.
yeah.
I mean, you can still stay plugged in, but you don't need this is not the time to be 12 hours grinding trenches, right?
Yeah, you're right. It feels nice to be on a little bit of a break on that front. It's good. It's good. There's always gonna be more pumps, so don't y'all worry about that. Anyway, so where do we even start? I mean, we talked about the market at length, so maybe we can skip that.
Volumes set new records.
What is it?
Prediction market volumes again, new records across the board.
Let's go there.
Let's see. In the week, the 1027 week, poly market 1.1 billion. Kalshi 1.26. This has Myriad at 21.5.
Yeah, we cooked.
Beating limits.
Hey, look at us making a splash. Woo!
Then opinion. I have not had a chance to really dig into these opinion numbers. So I think take all these with an asterisk for now, because these are pretty insane. Opinion has 750 million in weekly volume.
That's insane.
They weren't even on the board 2 weeks ago.
No, they didn't launch 2 weeks ago. They're like 5 days old.
So they came out of the gate on fire, and it says there's 46 million in open interest as well, which is fairly significant. So yeah, the volumes are up and to the right. We've got the mayoral election tomorrow, right? So the election markets are going to be buzzing. There's other big governor elections as well. So this is going to be a big week. This is also, we know a lot of these books have leaned into sports. This is historically like peak sports betting season because you've got like the World Series just ended. You've got NFL, you've got college football, you've got NBA and NHL. Like this is primo. Yeah. So it does make sense that sports betting volume is up. And these prediction markets are clearly taking advantage of it. And yeah, and this is the meta. I guess this is what we're going to do during on-chain bear where there's not much else.
Predict every day.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that you're willing to do the most here. I'm hearing that you're ready to take Cuomo here.
Like it's one of those bets that I know it is a fish bet, but at what 18-1, 19-1 here, like, is there a scenario where the vote gets turned out and Cuomo pulls it off? I don't know. It feels like 1 in 20 times. Maybe it does. I would not take this 3-1. I wouldn't take it at 5-1. I mean, I only like this as a big long shot. It's pretty clear that I'm got the lead. It's just so hard to trust polling.
But we trust prediction markets, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it Bill Ackman this weekend that was saying that prediction markets are fucking with the election? What was he saying?
His thesis is that like if you have enough capital, you can influence a prediction market to paint the narrative that you want. And that like if you show them Mamdani, like if you pump $100 million into Mamdani on Poly Market and you keep bidding it every time, people come in on the other side, you keep showing overwhelming force and bid it, that it will show that he has the lead, which could impact the actual voter turnout. If folks think like, oh, this is a landslide, why do I need to vote? Whether or not that's what's happening here, I haven't seen any evidence that is the
I mean, it can go both ways. So to me, that's like irrelevant,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You can also make a case like if you're a Mondani voter, maybe you feel like you don't need to go out if he's a landslide to win.
I see.
But typically it's the other way. Like if your candidate is.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna just become a prediction market show. Sorry. Let's do price pops again, everyone. So
Yeah, we'll have to have some segments. That's I think one prediction market segment that is very relevant. Everyone's asking when Monad airdrop.
When is that?
And there is a prediction market for this. If you just type in Monad, I'll send it in the chat as well. So a lot of folks think it is this week because that's when the website your last like claim your token, like your allocation, I think is today. So if you haven't, go log in and do that. But the market is showing don't expect it before November 15th, but it looks like a virtual lock to be November 16th through 30th. So it could be this week, but it seems very unlikely. So if you were banking on some Monad tokens by Friday, I'd say maybe come up with a backup plan. The mega ETH money, I guess on this note, yeah, so we should get the refunds. So that will be a little bit of a liquidity boost, but folks probably just keep that in stables.
Yeah.
In this market. Yeah, I bet Bitcoin's back in there 106 live.
I'm looking at this like this ETH chart is just nasty. It was looking good again, then just like bang. Jesus. This is nuts.
Growing concern with the DATs too, like our DATs selling.
15%, Jesus. Yeah. It's interesting. Or not, but you kind of want to bottom around here, right?
Yeah, what do the lines say? Are we below the lines?
I mean, we're below my lines now. I'm just trying to create new ones. Like,
please go find a new line.
I'm like, where do I find the next line? Is it here? Yeah, like 34, right? Like October 10. Does you count that as a no? Yeah, kind of.
I think there's an ETH. Oh, it's 3,100.
Yeah, it is here. It's around here. Right? Like you'd think around that was a previous high as well. And it was also like it was resistance and became support here. Like it was resistance 1, 2, 3. Then got support here. It bounced off it. Then support here bounced off it. Right?
There's a myriad market ETH to 4,500 first or 3,100 first. And now it's back. It's at 50% now. After the 4,500 was the clear leader, and it was 70% yesterday. 70%. Yeah, 31 still feels far away, but man, I don't. In some ways, it feels closer than 45. Like, what feels more likely on ETH, like near term? Percent cut or 20% bump?
I don't know, Tyler. I don't know, actually. There is this, if you want to talk astrology, there's like a super moon on the 5th.
Is there?
And in the past, Bitcoin has usually jumped about 10 to 15% on the back of that moon.
Let's look at this.
You know, and you're usually the one into that.
I'm lagging on super moon. Oh my God.
Lagging.
The Beaver moon, November 5th at 8:20 a.m. Eastern, the largest and brightest full moon of the year. How about this?
If you study the moon cycles here, the lunar theory, right? Each first quarter moon often marks the start of a new cycle, historically followed by a rally that extends into the full moon or third quarter phase. And if you look here, Tyler, usually we pump on this moon, the first quarter moon. So there's hope, Tyler. We could be bottoming in the next 48 hours.
The November supermoon. This is the most bullish news I've heard in days that we've got this supermoon coming. It's going to be grand. The USA Today headline: November's closest supermoon to appear even grander. All right, this is going to be a grand supermoon. Like that
Grand
adjective
supermoon.
in this context.
Hmm.
I think that the challenge though on the back of this, Mercury retrograde is starting. I think that's November 9th to November 29th. And I think sometimes that's a choppy period. So maybe we get a supermoon bump, 3 weeks of retrograde chop, and then November 29th is the buy.
Yeah, I think we found the narrative, Tyler. I think we did. Wow. Well, you're welcome, everyone. We may have saved your bags. I will personally be longing into this moon. Speaking of which, the code today is nonstop November. Is a code.
So when you're longing, talk about that. So if you're longing the astrology place, which is something that I'm also interested in. So are we talking tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Tomorrow close?
No. Like the day of, right?
Well, it's weird because it shows it's in the morning.
Is it? Beaver moon.
It will peak on the morning of November 5th. It can be viewed on the evening of November 4th and 5th. So I think you got to buy November 4th.
So that's tomorrow. What? Yeah, it is. Interesting.
Big day tomorrow. So we've got the elections. It's election day plus Beaver Moon Day.
Interesting.
And yes, folks, astrology is all we have left.
See, look, someone even has a Solana chart with the moon here.
Okay, let's take a look.
There you go.
More often than not, we're pumping out of those moons. How about that?
Look at that. Proper pump on the moons, eh? Full moon, something like yeah. Everyone, see, there's a lot of people talking about it, man.
I'm gonna look for every tweet that confirms my bias, and I'll be bringing those to the show tomorrow.
Look at that! I'm telling you, full moon is a real thing.
Moonvember. All right, I can run with that.
Oh, lunatics. Yeah, I mean, this does fit my bias here. Anyway, God damn it, Tyler.
There's nothing else to talk about.
There's nothing. Like, there's literally, like, it's so funny, man. Oh, yeah. All right, what else? Is there anything else? Is there even anything else?
I mean, yeah, we could talk quickly about the Tether profits. So, like, we've been laughing. Like, Tether is a powerhouse company. They've $10 billion in earnings in 2025, including $1.1 billion in Q3. Some of their highlights from their last earnings report: 174 billion USDT issued through the end of Q3. They have 181 billion in assets and reserves, so 6.8 billion in excess. They own 135 billion in US treasuries, 10 billion net profits, and then Tether went up 17 billion in Q3. I was looking at the Tether chart on DeFi Llama this morning. Since 2023, Tether's up 3x in circulating supply. So it was at 66 billion. It's at 183 billion now. So they're just grinding up and to the right, and they are rivaling nation states in their purchasing of U.S. treasuries. So just massive impact that they're having. They are becoming more and more coupled with the U.S., which I do think interesting takeaway and perhaps a long-term impact here. Like, is Tether becoming too big to fail in some ways? And I don't see a reason why it would fail. But just because of how intertwined they are with U.S. treasuries. And now is the U.S. government more incentivized to work with Paolo and Tether and perhaps give them more opportunities? And I think anything that has Tether's name even close to it, Tether adjacent, Paolo adjacent, is just going to have pretty significant demand. We saw that with XPL anything else that coming down the pipe. But these guys are incredibly well capitalized. They're making basically $30 million a day right now.
Wow.
It's literally just a cash machine that they're printing. And this gives them more capital to go out and continue to grow it. So it's worth paying attention to. It's one of those things where it's harder to invest in, as a day-to-day trader. But certainly a trend to watch. And then other than that, Zcash did share its roadmap.
Oh, really?
So I think people see it as a meme, but there actually is a team driving Zcash forward. So they're looking at more fresh addresses for every transaction. They're upgrading their wallet to enable these more one-time usages, which again all helps with privacy. They're looking at hardware wallet improvements, and just more general user experience improvements. And I don't have the shielded cache data in front of me, but Mert talks about this a lot. It does seem like more and more folks are using it for its intended purposes and putting their Zeke and actually shielding it in these pools, which enables things like privacy swaps and all of that. So there is some movement happening over there, but that's pretty much it. I did not have a chance to dig into this balancer exploit. So maybe more of a post-mortem will come out today. I think that hurt morale this morning certainly as well. I think balancer's been around for 5 years or so, was fairly trusted. So seeing 100 million exploit on that, not great. So we'll see if there's more fallout to come from balancer. But other than that, I think, we'll just get into some YEET.
All right, let's get into some YEET. And we just got blessed. Look at that. We just got blessed by Mando. We emptied the YEET account on Friday when we tried to keep rolling it for people. and so we ran out of monies. And the great Mando just blessed our account with 5,000 fresh dollarinos. So we'll be ready to give some money away. Look at that. Let's go. All right, let's give some money away. No matter the market, we're giving money here, Tyler. No matter what. Brightest moon. The brightest moon tomorrow. Dom LIQ. So what do we do? They have to be live on Spaces. So how do we know? Dom Lake, what's their kick? I got a little confused here. Dom LIQ. Dom Lake. Are you here? Congrats, Dom Lake.
Oh, yeah, in the chat, LFG.
Is he here?
Yeah, I see him in the chat.
Where? Oh, let's go. Let's go. There you go. All right, perfect. So Dom Lake, what should we play for him, Ty? What do you think? We got 3 minutes. Yeah.
I think Spooky Lamb Chop could be fun.
You like that shit. Is it still there?
I hope so. Yeah, it looks like
it is. All right, Dom Lake, what do you want to do here? You tell us. What are you feeling like? What are you feeling like? Where are we going? Easy tracks for sure. Let's go. Well, congratulations, Dom Lake. You already made $500, and now let's take you to the tracks. Let's go. Well, that's a terrible start.
All right, do you want to run it back, Dom?
You do have another shot, and you get to call what you want here. What difficulty?
Sure.
All right, okay, Tyler. I know it's a bear market, but we're gonna hit here. Easy, yeah, okay, easy. Let's do 3 first. Okay, 3 first. Okay, let's do 3 first. Got it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Easy.
You gotta keep that momentum going.
Yeah, we got the momentum. Let's go, Dominic. How you feeling? This a tracks one?
One more.
All right, one more. Bang. Banger. Easy mode, baby. Easy mode. How we feeling, Dom? I'm gonna wait on his text. I like the spooky shit, dude. It's like, it's fun. I can't wait for the Christmas ones. It'll be cool. All right, Dom. Ball's in your court, baby. Cash. All right.
Dom's
Bear
got
vibes.
I think
All right.
we'll cash
What
for
do
you.
you think, guy? We'll cash it, but what do you think?
I would have gone one past the tracks.
Yeah, I would have gone a couple more. Okay, so let's go. So congratulations, you make $8.74 Oh, that would have been a good run.
I never would have gone that far, but
That would have been a good run.
better than zero.
Better than zero. Well, congratulations, Dom. You made $875. And everybody else, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode from our On Rock video. Let's go.